do it. Let's get into this game. I want to see what you guys figure out. What you do, where you go. Ready?
Yep.
How we die.
Are we on?
Yep. I'm just fixing our faces.
That's a lot of work.
I have faith.
Some of us more than others.
I have faith in me.
Well, that makes one of us.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, I couldn't resist.
One of my, two feelings.
Like two feelings.
Hang on, we're going to punch you right in the feeling.
I'm sorry, is that your feeling?
Let's see.
It could be a long night. We could... Never mind the carts. We could go off the rails.
Off the rails.
At least you're not singing the failure song tonight. Or whatever it was you were singing last time.
Let's see. That's a...
All right. Oh yeah, this will be great. Hold on.
Please don't die. Death is against Twitter's terms of service.
Please don't die. I don't want to have to fucking clean it up.
Oh, that's right. You live with them.
Oh, that's right.
It's against Twitch terms of service, and I don't want to get kicked off.
Priorities, man.
Thank you. It's good to see where we land on the rating chart. Don't die. It's against terms of service.
Listen,
You'll get our channel yoinked.
we live in a dystopian hellscape.
I'm so glad that all of our faces are up there for this. As we vacation in Tahiti. Focus. Gaming. We're going to do this, right? All right. So, welcome back. Another session of Groves of Inan. Last time, the party explored the quarry, and they ventured in to the very start of the mine, but decided it was in their best interest to stop and have a long rest before trying to push deep into the mine itself. The search for the cause of the delays seems to be coming into focus, but further answers may be found in the mine. Everybody, Dave, you weren't here last time. There was 100 experience points last time, and everyone will get another 100 this time.
Nice.
Or last week. And I know you, Dave, I know you weren't here, but take it. I want to keep everybody on the same page.
Thank you, sir.
So I have given out a total of 200 to all players for their experience points. So now, after a sound night's rest, where all was quiet, everyone is refreshed and should be ready to go. That means for spellcasters, refresh your spell list. Make sure you have things picked out the way you want it to be. And we are ready to go. Have you all gotten the map up?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right. So everybody is in what amounts to the meeting room. You were able to lock yourselves into this little stone building and latch the shutters. The windows, which were on the side by the door and the side with the view up the ramp, were able to be latched from the inside. Everything was safe and quiet. The quarry itself, you have found the supply shed filled with ropes and oil and grease. You had found the junk pile you had found the back corner where they kept all their garbage. You had seen the scaffolding and the tools and all of the netting where they were working the current rock face here for the quarry itself. And then as you moved more towards the other side of the quarry, you could see the area behind this wooden structure where they had clearly cut in a particular manner. And Dave, you're let me not mispronounce his name again. Dundon?
London.
Dundon. Dundon recognizes it clearly. It's clean cut. That's exactly how you go about carving down the side of a quarry with losing minimal material. I mean, it's a lot of series of clean cuts. There's a bunch of scrap wood in here that the people that were working here were clearly using for various either pieces of scaffold or other bits and pieces as they were working. There's a wood storage shed. There's essentially their break room, if you will, the place where they could go in and chill out. Then Dave, you weren't here, as everyone came over last time, there are these rails that enter into the mine itself. The floor in here is actually gold colored. That is a legit, it looks like glittery gold when you walk in. There are pegs along this wall, a couple of racks of them. It looks as if this is where everyone hangs their equipment when they're going in and out, and there's nothing hanging there. To the left, as you enter the mine, there is a short little outcropping from this particular entry area that leads to a very stout metal-bound door with the symbol of the Electrum Dragon Trading Company emblazoned on it. That was as far as everybody went last time, and that's where we're now up to speed, if you will. So the question becomes, where to now? What you gonna do?
I want to try to break into the door again.
Okay, so quick procedural thing, Holden, because I didn't have an opportunity to look this up. In 3.5, skill check had a thing called Take 20, where you could basically like say, I'm not in a rush, I'm not trying to make a roll on this one, I'm just going to take the 20 and it will take however long, and then I could add my bonus to that. Is there such a thing in 5e, or...
No,
okay.
If you wanted to do something like that, since it just sounds like, all right, we're not in a rush, so it's not, I'm going to take my time, sure. Yeah, no, there's no existing system like that. I would just take that as, all right, since I'm not rushing, it's a little bit easier because I have the time to focus and breathe and take my time on it, but...
Okay, so let's hold that for a second. Thea attempted to unlock this door last session and failed. So now there's been a long rest, which I don't know if that matters or not. In the rules, can she attempt it again, make another roll?
Sure.
Okay. 20-sider. Try it again. If you want to get in, make it a good one.
Ho ho! Hold on. I have to figure out I have a proficiency because I have the rogue. Ooh, we're at a 20.
All right. So clearly, what you needed was rest. You came back at it with a fresh set of eyes. You're like, wait a minute. Click, pop, clank, and the lock came open. So grab your person token wherever your person token is at. Person your way over there if you intend to be in there.
Grabbing the person tokens. And still... Yes, vendor. Is there something you want?
Right.
Also, DM, just as a note, I may need to step away here for a couple minutes to pick up the food I ordered.
Okay. How far away is it?
A couple of minutes away. Just figured I'd let you know before I just...
What are you
Okay.
bringing me back?
Good spirits and good intentions.
Spirits work. Oh, wait. You mean liquor, right?
No,
Good
unfortunately.
spirits.
All right. Forget it. Your feelings are completely vulnerable now. I have no hesitation in stepping on your two feelings.
2 feet, 2 feelings. All right, let's go.
Beck, are you going to move your person over there?
I don't know. Got a guy on the other line about white walls. So we are all rested. Nothing has come and eat us in the middle of the night.
Correct.
Have we discussed what we're doing?
Of course not.
Or did
opening a
Thea
door.
No, I
just
ran
wander
out and-
off?
I'm just,
I ran out and tried the door again. I got it this time.
just imagining popping up from sleep and just gone.
I got it.
Talk about
I'll go
singular
over there.
purpose.
I know, right?
Like, admire the dedication, but also...
Okay.
How dare
Admire
it say
the
good to me
dedication.
the first time?
That's it.
And what you find behind ye old door is this apparently was the paymaster's office. So what you see as you enter the room is, and I presume you, once you open it, you enter. If that's not the case, please tell me.
I'm entering.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go in.
What you see in here is essentially a table with some ledgers laid out on it that basically looks like the pay schedule, et cetera, et cetera. There is you see the larger box that Dundon is lined up directly in front of two boxes. The larger box is a sort of a stand-up wardrobe, kind of a closet, like a closet but not a built-in closet, if that's what makes sense. That is the one door to that is open, and it looks like that's where the rest of those supplies the ledger, the like ink, things like that are kept in that closet. And the smaller box directly in front of you is a locked and bound metal box. Other than that,
Like a safe?
what's that?
Like a safe?
Or a cash box?
It does have the look of a cash box about it.
Can I try to open it?
You certainly can. It has the Electrum Dragon Trading Company logo on the top of it.
Ooh, wait a minute.
Should we be taking the money from the people who are paying us to find out why things aren't going right?
I'm gonna suppose that they have an idea of how much money was here.
Yeah,
So it's gonna come up if we killed a bunch of people that they didn't have it on them. I don't know.
Well, how about first can I investigate the ledgers to see, one, how big of a workforce they're paying?
Ah, yes.
Good idea. Since all the pegs are empty, we should find out how many people are down in the hole.
allegedly.
How many people who we haven't killed already are down in the hole?
So, yeah, I mean, you can take some time, you kind of go through the ledgers. the workforce that was here didn't look like it was huge, but it looked like if you spend some time investigating it, it looks like the further back you go, the workforce was bigger and paid less longer ago, and then at a certain point in history, it shifted, and the low pay, larger workforce went away, and a smaller force of higher paid individual names were listed out here. That work continued, and it's been a few months in the ledger as you're flipping pages back and forth, and you can see that this smaller force, there was probably 20-ish people, but they all seemed like specialists. They all kind of had this pay level, and there are one or two that kind of were standing out as those people were paid a little bit more than other people.
That sounds like adventurers.
Could be that, or they found something down in the mine. They needed someone with specific skills to start digging out. They didn't want just Joe Schmo going down there and smacking a hammer at it and breaking it.
Does the ledger say anything about their particular skills?
No. This is all information that you are inferring from the change, because it's a clear change. It's like we're going along, something changed. We're going along, and then there's nothing.
So how many months ago did you say the change was obvious?
Ballpark six-ish months.
And how far behind are they? Like, refresh my memory from the original discussion.
Nothing has come out for a couple of weeks, and that disturbed them. So,
all right. So whatever they decided they needed specialists for has either been located and it was something other than what they thought, or it's exactly what they thought and someone else had other ideas.
Look,
based on my dwarvish experience and mind.
Look what you have found.
Yeah, found several daggers.
When was the last payment to these guys?
Prior to the 2-week, quote unquote, dead period that has caused them concern. So, quite all right. So the question becomes, are you still going after that box? Because these numbers look like they're in order.
I guess I won't.
It's up to you.
No. I'll
Maybe
go and investigate other things first.
Maybe we'll
I'll come back if I really want to.
I'll be here if we on our way out.
Is it like a big, bulky, like... Is it like a dead man's chest, or just something that we could reasonably carry?
Well, okay, for your character?
No, not for me. Just in general.
How about our dwarf? Could he carry it?
He could probably carry it, but not while doing other things. This is one of those boxes, it's like... It's probably a little bigger than a copy paper box.
Got it. So, on our way out, maybe we'll get a bounty for returning it for safekeeping.
There you go. Look at you thinking about rewards.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So,
all right.
The question then becomes, what next?
Well, we have our dwarf, and we have a hole.
All right. And now that you've moved in again, and there are no people here with you that can't see in the dark. everybody here has low light vision or better. So I'm not going to ask for a light source or anything like that. Unless you specifically tell me you're starting a light source, I'm going to consider that none of you have a light source.
Okay. And we don't see or hear anyone in the vicinity of what we can see so far.
You are correct. As far as you can see, straight ahead, you see the one straight up rail. That is where you can slide one of the carts out of the way, and then left or right. There's a switch here. You can run the switch and decide which way to go.
Do the carts have brakes on them, or are they just push them and off they go?
They do have a braking mechanism, but it's not a complex braking mechanism. It's a very simple lever against the wheel kind of thing.
All right. I'm just trying to see if we actually got into a cart and decided to go on our merry way, whether or not we'd be able to stop along the way if something came up, or if we'd be bound down the trip to the very end.
Whee!
Yes.
What are these boxes here?
Okay, I'm glad you asked. Look at you noticing things.
Yep.
Those square posts are essentially, and Dundon would recognize these immediately. They're basically direction markers. This way out, this way to shaft 2, this way to shaft 3, that kind of thing.
Okay.
So they place those periodically so that anyone that's down there won't necessarily get lost.
Gotcha.
In that office, was there any kind of like map or notice board to actually indicate what was in each of the shafts? Like, is this like, oh, for iron or?
You could make a search roll, but you didn't specifically go in and look for that.
True. Yeah. No.
So if you want to go back and look real quick.
Yeah, I'll take a quick look. I haven't going down into a mine without a map seems like a silly idea.
Give me a 20-sided roll. Let me know what you get.
Sure.
If there's any kind of search-related bonus that goes with that, do that too.
That would be investigation.
There you go.
It would be an 18 in total.
Okay, as you go back into the room, you're like, wait a minute. There should be a map. And you walk over to the one place on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And you kind of eyeball it. You're like, this is something. And that's when you realize that there are little tacks that what would have been holding the corner of a map.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a little piece of torn paper on one corner. And there is no map.
Someone ripped out the map. Okay.
What, somebody before us came and went down with the map?
Probably.
Well, they would have had to because the door was locked.
Yes.
So it's someone who was either had the combination or was able to hack into it.
Or it was the company trying to keep people from getting nosy. If it wasn't any of these specialists who they'd hired before us, since it was still locked up and the money was here, maybe they were just trying to play damage control and keep as many people from, knowing where things were down there. But we don't have a map. That's what's important.
Okay. So, which way next?
Everybody got a feeling one way or the other?
I'm going to trust the dwarf.
No pressure on me. Alrighty, let me take a look at this here.
Both directions, left and right, drop off rather precipitously. You're like, wow, they ran carts up that?
Oh.
They went.
That was my next question. Like, How far does it go before it really starts to drop? So it's like right after where we're looking is
They
where
went
it starts
they
dropping.
went down quickly. They went deep fast.
This does not appease Dwarf OSHA.
What did they find deep?
I'm holding on to so many inappropriate comments right now. You're killing me.
I'm trying to tossing them out there. Let's go
I'm
right.
trying to be good because we're on Twitch.
Fine. Let's go right.
Okay. To the right, there's a curving downward slope that goes around a bend where you cannot see beyond.
Okay. Does this post right to my left say anything in particular other than this way to the shaft?
No, it's you basically you basically got it right there. This way to the shaft. You are about to get shafted.
We are being shafted. Okay, guys, are we taking a cart or are we taking? Are we doing this on foot since it's so steep? Reduce the chance of rolling off the track here.
Well, here's my thoughts on it. If we take the cart, we can move faster, and we have cover if we need it, but we're going to have no stealth whatsoever. But if we don't take the cart, we have the option to maybe be sneaky, and we can move at our own pace.
What's the rogue think?
I think, well, this rogue tends to just run into things, so probably not the best answer. But
The rogue wants to
there's
live.
probably going to be more of those flying lizard things at a minimum, if that's what's on the payroll. And we don't know if they're one of the lower specialized guys or one of the bigger specialized guys.
I'm gonna guess that they're probably not the specialists because I don't know how good they'd be with mining tools.
So, did we come to the conclusion that the lizard people were being put on the payroll, that they're the specialist people that are making more funds?
That was a separate conclusion to what I made, but all things on the table, I guess.
Oh, they could have not even been part of it, yeah.
I
I was
think
kind
they
of
might
thinking
have
of
been.
them as, yeah,
I think they were
They
the
could have
reason.
been part of the reason it was stopping.
claim jumper type.
I figured they were the reason why specialists came in the first place.
Mm.
They're shitty specialists if that's the case, because, yeah.
Why are you paying kobolds several thousand gold?
I'm thinking that the specialists were probably for whatever they're looking for, or getting loose whatever they're looking for. So it does make more sense to me that the lizard men happen to be something either they came across this whole thing accidentally, or they got wind of it and decided to take advantage.
Do you think they may be what was found?
Well,
There are things down in the depths that
Yeah, they may have run into like a nest of people that they did not expect to be there.
well, from what I do know, kobolds do have a tendency to make lairs underground, so could have been what they ran into. Could have been that the kobolds caught wind of something shiny in the cave and came here.
Well, we know they're shiny because the floor is gold in the beginning.
Very true.
So we know there's stuff there that's,
Is it actual gold though, or is it just a gold color?
I don't know, dwarf?
I'm going to take a look at the floor real quick to see if it's just gold dust or if there's actual gold.
It is. They're big fakers. It's basically iron pyrite.
Okay.
But it has that look. It's got that certain sheen that they made this dust basically out of fool's gold, and they have plastered it across this floor. This is all about the image right here.
So you think the company may have made this look like there was more going on here than there really was, just to keep up appearances of, look at us, even our minds are covered in gold.
Look good
Or
to
they're trying to
investors.
get investors.
Yeah, okay. All right.
I mean, because that paymaster room, pretty stout, pretty neat, clean, orderly. I mean, you've seen in certain dwarven kingdoms, they don't come even close to that kind of level of neat or organized. They're just like whatever.
Yeah.
So this looks like it has something of a planned element to it.
Those brakes on the carts, are they on the outside or are they on the inside?
Outside.
Someone will
So
have to
whoever
reach out and-
puts a brake on is the shooting target. Not
Yep.
me.
But it will give us cover if we need it.
For that, everyone but that person.
Yeah, or if we hop out and hide on the other side of it. But yeah, no, absolutely. Also, there are. How big are these carts? I don't know if all of us would fit in one.
You will not all fit in one.
You
So
think
why don't we
two
just go
per?
with stealthy?
2 per.
Okay.
Two per.
We should probably do the
Let's go with
stealthy
stealth.
route.
I'm gonna have my short sword out though while we're meandering.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm going to keep my axe at hand as well.
All right, are you headed in? Are you headed in? Are you headed down the
Well.
tracks?
We may as well head down.
All right, all right. I will let you do your movement, whichever way you choose to move, whichever order you choose to be in.
How far down can we go each turn? Like, could we jump to here as one turn, or is
You could get yourself basically to the end of the fog. I'm not gonna. This is an investigation thing. I'm not gonna get crazy about distances or whatever on this. This
Okay.
map may or may not be to scale, kind of a thing. When we get to a point where we need to know distances, we can work that out. But for
Okay.
this stuff, just as you move, it's just not a big deal.
so? As I'm coming through, I'm looking around to see if there's any weaknesses that I see in the stonework or in the ground that we're treading
Okay.
on.
As you get to the point where you just moved to, there's a little bit of light just around the corner, and you think you smell a little bit of smoke. Do you need? And this is one of those where I'm failing at the rules again. Do dwarves have an innate stone knowledge still now? Or is that a skill that your character has?
I'm taking a look right now to see. For some reason, I thought that I did have. I do have stone cunning. So it says what? Whenever you make an intelligence check related to the origin of stonework, you are considered proficient in the history skill and add double your proficiency bonus to the check.
Rock and roll. Give me one of those on a 20-sider.
He do the rocks good. Rock and roll.
Okay, so that was intelligence. I think I'm figuring this out correctly. Looks like a 14.
Okay. There's nothing particularly special about this shaft. It looks like it honestly looks like a combination of natural and certain bits that they cut out to make it clear. Like, thinking back on it, as you came in to the opening in this mine, it had a little bit of a cave-like look. It's almost as if they were in the quarry, they were cutting the stone and doing their normal cuts, and they found this entrance.
Okay.
That could account for the shift from quarry workers who cut big blocks of rock to people who need to know about how to do this underground stuff.
And why they went so deep so quickly.
Right.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Shelby?
Oh, nothing. The spelunkers, that's all I said. Nothing of value.
So it has the look of like they found this natural opening that they could use, and they've carved the edges clean and put the tracks in.
Okay.
Did you want me to try to do a stealth investigation to see about the smoke that they're smelling? We're smelling?
That would probably be for the best.
Come on.
Okay. As you peek around the corner, you find first the end of those tracks. And next, this is essentially, it looks like there was some kind of work that was going on here. As they were trying to push forward, there may have been some small scaffolding or supports or things like that, but whatever was going on here has been completely smashed, ruined, and burned. There's literally nothing but smoldering remains here. The reason you didn't see the light sooner is because it's really down to smoldery bits. You're not sure if it's going to last that much longer at all.
Well, it's a good thing we didn't do the cart.
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh, stop. Do
I
these
was-
markers have any indication as to what was here?
I was so waiting for you guys to get rolling really fast and go flying into a pile of debris at the end. Failed your brakeman's check.
Well, talk about going off the rails on the crazy train.
Exactly. There's a post to the essentially the top of the page as you're looking at it. That one there, you can't read anything on that. That has thoroughly been marred by this destruction. There's really nothing there.
How about the one over here? On the to the left.
To the left,
This one.
that one just has an indication of basically one arrow pointing back towards you, up and out, and the other one pointing further in switch room.
Now, is this like just a decay, or is there an actual drop here? Like, are these tracks hanging
that's-
over a drop, or is this like?
No, that's
oh,
you're inside the walls. You're inside a cave. That's you. The shadow that's on the outside of that is not an actual drop there.
oh, okay.
Okay.
So like we can walk all throughout here and see.
Yes, you're inside a cave. There's no precipitous drop here. You're well and truly encased within the rock. To the best of your knowledge, it does not do that directly on the other side of this wall.
I will do another stealthy investigation then.
Okay.
Ooh.
You're moving forward, and there's you have a little bit of a sense of air movement here, and the sound shifts a little bit. Dave, give me
Like
another 20
there's
sider.
a water. Who? Me? Or who?
Nope, Dave.
Another 14.
You weren't really the mining person in the clan, but you're kind of getting the sense you're like, wait a minute, this seems like it's opening to a bigger space. Is really what that feel is. There's a little bit more air movement, like you came out of this stuffy little room where all this stuff is smoldering, and you're like, ooh, the air is moving this way.
Where's the stuffy room?
The
one with the
the
smoldering
smoldering
pile.
stuff. It was warm. There was a lot of heat in there. Now, as you're moving further down this shaft, it's actually cooler, and it feels like there's a bigger space coming in front of you.
Is there actual airflow coming from the open space towards the rubble room, the burn pit that's remaining up there, or is it?
The heat? The heat is essentially drawing the air like a chimney.
Okay.
It's not a lot, but you could only imagine if that room was really engulfed, you'd be pulling air, and that would be a problem for people that need that air further down.
Correct. Okay.
And when the sound change that you said, is it the air that we're hearing, or does it sound like there's a creek bed or something naturally in the
Do
cave?
you have listen or some skill
Perception.
equivalent to perception?
Perception. Yeah, I have a +6 with that.
Give me a 20-sider roll. Let me know what you hear. Are you going to try to move forward?
I have a 18 +6 is
Did they
24.
really used to have a specific listen check?
Yes.
Jesus.
Which is different than spot, which is different than search.
Huh. 24.
You hear something that is decidedly not standard background cave kind of noises. You hear a scrape and a clank.
So it sounds like we're coming up on the specialists at some point. Or more lizard guys.
More likely.
Does this post give us any indication as to what's up ahead?
Switch room. As you move to that post and look up, you can see it is exactly that. The switch room.
Interesting.
Or transfer room. So there's some boxes stacked in there. You can see hand picks, spikes. There's some ropes. There's a cart that's off the rails there. Some scrap wood. Directly across from you, the boxes that are there, most of those are still intact.
Is there anything in there?
This is what you can see from where you are, but you did hear a noise. Are you using stealth to go there?
Yes.
Make a stealth roll.
Should just gallivants across.
Ooh, shiny!
I got a 15.
So, once you reached about here, and you looked over there, you realized what it was that was making all that noise.
Oh, goody.
There's
Found them.
there are a bunch of those scaly little dudes that are in there, and they look like they are making themselves something to eat. There's a smoldery little fire, and they do not appear to have noticed you yet.
Huh. Good, let's pick little fuckers off before they get off.
I like that.
I'm sorry, was that violent or abrupt?
Oh, I think I can do sneak attack even with level. Yeah, I have a sneak attack.
They do not seem to have noticed you yet.
I'm on team kill 'em all, so.
Okay. If you all are into this plan, let's do
Can she see anything else from that vantage point, like directly to her right, whereas that's kind of straight ahead. Anything to the right?
She hasn't looked or indicated that yet.
Hey, take a look over that way too.
Okay, I'm gonna do a look around too to see some other things too.
A stealthy look around.
Yeah.
Also, can we assume that she didn't just stop and stand in the middle of a big open space?
Stealthy. I'm gonna hide behind box.
Okay, so from there, you can peek into this area and see not a lot going on there, but you can't really see if you're looking back towards your group, you can't really see too far up into either of those at this distance. There seems to be just enough of a bend that you can't really get a good look.
Okay.
I'm just worried that we're going to go rush these. Are these kobolds? Is that what we're calling them?
That's what your one party member is calling them.
Yep.
I just called them lizards.
Lizard people.
Yeah.
I'm just worried that we have 6 lizard people cooking dinner, and right around the corner from where they are, there's like 40 of them.
So wait, how did my person communicate that there's these people over there? Do I have to go back to them?
Probably.
So on my sneaky way back?
So you could conceivably try to sneaky look up the other ways, but you have to make another sneaky roll.
Oh, shoot. Huh? Let's see if I'm lucky.
No whammies.
No way.
Oh, shit.
I have a 7.
So she wasn't sneaky, but she could still have seen.
You are correct.
Tripped on one of the rails.
Looking up there,
Oh, dear.
Oh no.
We didn't want me to come back.
you see one of those winky dudes, maybe another one, and what appears to be someone or something giving them direction. The big marker up in the middle of the room
Top
basically where'd my description go? This is a... Oh, come on. Roughly 6-foot-ish tall, maybe a little bigger, hyena-faced, furry monster with a spear.
Oh, his mouth is open. I thought that was. I thought that was a bill. I thought it was a duck.
It was a bill. A duck face.
I literally thought it was like a furry duck.
Oh,
Did
no.
the new room notice of my my disastrous non-stealthy faceplant?
So, little wingy lizard dude close to you basically hisses and points at you.
Jigs up.
Everybody roll initiative, hooray!
Oh no.
I have a 7.
Well,
What,
remember.
is that,
Oh wait, no, with my proficiency, this gets a proficiency with that, right?
It
bonus?
has. It's specifically the initiative bonus. It's already.
Oh, the
included.
initiative?
Yeah.
Oh, well then I'm at 13.
Yep. It's because your initiative is just your dexterity bonus, so
Okay.
it's just the die plus your initiative.
I have a 20.
Nice.
Glad I'm not first. Help.
Listen, being the first to run the hell away is good. He's gonna need that extra running. He's gonna need the extra time to run.
Something tells me they're going to follow us out of the mine if we run.
120%, but that is death.
Oh, How fast can these things fly or run? Do we know that? Are they fast?
We're about to find out.
Just try not to give the one... Oh, I don't know that those exist yet. In fact, I don't know any of this Oh, no. Why is the combat music turned on? Hold on a second.
Holden, what did you roll for initiative?
9.
Sweetie, where you at?
I go on 9 too. Holden and I are busy being stunned.
Just
Did she just trip?
First time, immaculate. Second time,
Did our rogue just fall down?
did our rogue just ate shit into stone? We're probably just laughing about the sound that it made.
I was gonna say, was it just me or was that really fucking loud?
So
But it wasn't loud enough for the 6 eating lunch to notice, right?
Right.
Here's the thing.
Echo, 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 echo.
This
I
one
might as
that
well just blew
hissed.
the damn whistle.
This one that hissed here starts toward you and has a rock in his hand, like he's going to throw it at you.
is he actually carrying the crossbow as well, or is that just like
This one is not.
Okay.
The previous one was, but that's just the piece that I have, the token.
Okay.
This big, salivating, drooling,
damn.
nasty monster
Oh, it's a no.
comes forward and yells something.
So the rest of these numbskulls will hear it.
You got it.
Oh god.
I may as well have just blown the stupid whistle.
So the one with the rock thinks that your head looks like a great target, and he throws the rock at your head.
Oh god. Oh, we're so doomed.
What's your armor class?
My armor is 17.
Ooh, that rock goes sailing right past you. Clackety, clackety, clack. It makes all kinds of noise.
Oh
Yes.
No.
No,
no, that's bad.
Well, it's better than my face.
you should have caught it
If it would have hit your face, it would have been quieter.
like a
Oh,
baseball.
Oh, look who's joining the fun. So we have
All right.
3 little.
Now, the little guys, do they fly?
The ones to your left do not fly. They do not have wings.
They're like the ones we met out in the front.
Yeah, the ones that almost killed me.
Hey, Eric.
Yes.
Do you see where I've moved my marker?
Yes.
I'm how far away are the ones at the end of the track from me? Are they within my range?
They are easily within your range.
Okay. Well,
Don't
I'm
go
not
for
gonna.
red first, because I'm in your range.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever.
You should duck.
To be fair, if you're prone, it doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, I haven't gotten up yet, so I'm still like sprawled out, kind of just looking at everything, going, "Oh shit."
The thing is if I shoot, they're gonna know you're not alone. Keep that in mind.
Yes.
Honestly, wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Because then it'll at least hopefully guarantee that she doesn't get mobbed.
All right, I'm gonna aim for the first one, the red one.
All right, red ring it is. Fire it up. Tell me what you get.
Hopefully, a better roll than I did for initiative. That sucked.
Yeah, that's the hope.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Look for a ricochet.
Uh,
I'd like to roll to reverse time for a moment and try that again.
Can I have a reroll?
I only rolled an 11
Hmm.
to hit an 11.
You just missed. It just sails just over his head. You're like, shit, he's shorter than that. Clatters into the wall behind him. Crack.
Great.
Holden, were you doing anything? We kind of skipped through the order on this one.
Yeah, I'm going to cast Shillelagh on my staff as a bonus action. And then I'm going to move over to this cart to use it as cover.
Okay.
And then as an action, I am going to double check what this spell does real fast and see if I can hurt somebody.
Get in the pit and try to love somebody? Is that what you just said?
No, but I guess it depends on the definition of love.
Mhm.
Okay, good. This orange one. I think it's orange, whatever it is.
Yes.
That one.
To the left.
Yes. I'm gonna cast poison spray. Just up over the card, just.
Pop up over the cart, cast the spell. He gets a save on that one.
Yes, he needs to make me a Constitution saving throw. It is a DC 13.
Ooh, he made it.
Ooh, that's unfortunate.
That is unfortunate.
Wait. Nope, sorry. That's not a +1. That's a -1.
You did not
He didn't make it.
Okay, give me a minute. And then he takes 11 poison damage.
Ooh, you melted another one.
Ooh.
Oh, look, goo.
The mighty goo.
Goo on you.
All right, so I guess I'm the last one to move here.
Well, so that was, yeah, you kind of wound up being out of order for that one. Whoops, that's a little too big.
And
Oh.
suddenly there's a giant skull in the middle of the room.
Whoa. Come on, dude.
Because we're running.
Where are we going? I'm low on gas and you need a jacket.
Thank
I
you.
need to get out from like the ground at some point.
All right, that's better. All right, so yes, Dundon kind of got missed as that moment of like, oh shit, what are we doing? But yes, you get the first round action, and then we'll move to the second round and go in.
I don't get to move.
Yeah, you fell.
I
Does that
was
mean I don't get to move?
I was going to go and grab her and somewhat hurl her at where Holden is. You know, scoot her in that direction.
There you go. You get in the heave ho, kiddo.
Gently assist.
Thank you.
All right. That was round 1. We move on to round 2, and Dundon has the initiative.
Oh joy!
Yeah.
Surprise rounds are weird.
Yeah.
So I don't necessarily want to swap weaponry here. So I guess I'm gonna. I'm worried about the big guy.
As you should.
Yeah. But I think I'm going to take a swing at the red guy. And see
Okay,
if I
so-
can clobber him.
Move up on him and roll me a 20-sider. Tell me what you get.
Oh, 14. Well, hold on.
14 hits.
14 hits. Oh, that's good. Do I have to roll for point damage, or is that?
Yes, please, damage.
What do you want me to roll for that?
You were using hand axe?
Battle axe.
Battle axe. Are those D6 or D8? Do you remember, Holden?
What, a battle axe?
Yeah.
Two-handed? That I believe that's...
A hand axe is a D6, so it's
Yeah.
probably a D8.
D8.
Very likely.
All right. Let's see if I can figure out which one of those damn things is D8.
Just to verify it. Yep, it's 1d8 slashing.
There you
But
go.
if you're using two hands, it's 1d10. Because it's
I
very.
mean, I'm thinking if I'm swinging with both hands.
And that'll be a d10 for your damage.
7.
Yeah, because that was the big debate. If it was between a great
Yikes.
axe,
All
axe, or a
right.
great sword.
And here we go again.
Here we go,
Oh.
killing again.
Oh.
You have chopped him. You have cleaved him directly down. He is D-U-N done.
So any chance that his remains slapped the other guy and knocked him unconscious?
No.
Okay. Well, never hurts to ask.
It is,
Cleave.
however, their turn.
Shit.
So this guy with his dirty little dinner knife is coming at you.
Oh, Jesus.
Dirty little dinner knife, huh?
So you may get stabbed or you might just get tetanus.
All right, what do I need to roll against?
You do not. I just need to know what your armor class is.
I am a 12.
And your armor saves you as this knife does not penetrate.
Oh, thank
Wait.
goodness.
You have 12 AC?
That's what it says on my sheet. I'm assuming so.
What armor are you wearing?
Where's my armor?
Because I should not have. You're the fighter. Should not have more AC than you.
Yeah, even mine's higher than that.
Oh. Looks like leather.
Okay.
Leather 17,
Oh, hey, I got 17.
because that's what I have.
That's including your. What's your dexterity?
Oh,
My
sick.
dexterity is 13 plus 1.
Okay, so you have a +1, and leather armor is just to remind myself. Because you should have, because leather is a light armor. I know what it is.
Probably 11 because I have a +6 dexterity.
Yeah, leather is 11 plus your dex modifier.
So 12.
How did you get leather armor?
I don't know.
What is your class?
I'm a fighter.
You should have at least a chance. Well, we'll deal with that later.
Okay.
Leather
And
it is.
some of us like leather, thank you very much.
Hey, yeah.
Some of us who like living like to wear a little bit more than leather.
I don't know, the leather makes my butt look really good.
Your butt makes your butt look really good.
Hey,
Does
Shelby,
this battle axe make my butt look good?
it was really, really good that he yanked you out of the way because this one with the rocks has a real thing for you, and he just smacked you with another one. He threw it really hard, and it hit you, and it hurt a lot.
Aw, what's the damage?
3.
Aw, he likes you.
I
He's
don't
trying to
particularly
get your
like him.
attention.
What is this? Fucking elementary school? Come on now.
Elementary school? God, some of them still act like that in college.
Girls are yucky. Throw rocks at them.
Hey, I tell Maggie to throw rocks at boys all the time. She won't listen to me.
How
Okay,
else?
so big snarling leader dude gets to the entry area and he starts snarling and pointing and waving his spear. But he does not, in fact, engage at this point.
Okay.
That's what he has the minions for.
Shelby, what do you do?
That
You have your sword out.
doesn't do me good from where I'm at. I kind of want to run over here.
I can't see your pointer. Can you see? There you go.
Oh,
can you see
my.
Can you see my cursor when it's moving around?
No.
No.
No, actually, I
Okay.
can't.
All right. That's just one of those. That's fine. You can.
And while I'm doing that, I'd like to switch out to my short bow,
Were the dogs fed this evening?
Okay.
like while I'm hiding.
You dash over
no,
behind
they're
the
not yet.
big box of supplies and whip out the bow and arrow. The really cool part of this battle is there's no lights in here. They can all see in the dark too. So you're hearing like rocks and arrows and everything whistling through the dark.
But at
None of
least
it-
I'm farther from them being able to throw it in my head.
None
covering
of this
behind
is
a box.
actually a visual thing.
Dave R. would be in such trouble.
Oh yes, he would.
What's going on? What was that? What's going on? Poor bastard.
I'm
Are you
gonna make
saying-
a light.
Are these guys? I don't know if we'd be able to tell if they're affected by light, or if we even have a way of making a bright light to
Of course
stun
we
them.
do. We have a torch.
They're going to be affected by it, but so are we if we don't know it's coming.
Right.
Correct. It's like dropping a flashbang on us.
Oh, I have a flask of oil, and I do have
A deeply
and I can make it
ingrained-
like pretty much what are they?
You have a flask of oil and a deeply ingrained set and series of traits for pyromania.
But I could throw that at the flying ones.
It'd
Okay.
be better
Oh,
if
or
you
the big
threw it
guy.
at the
I
big
could do that
furry
too.
one.
We could put the big guy on fire.
Yeah. Well, so here's the thing: you just switched to your bow and arrow,
Yeah.
not to the
Oh.
flask. Okay, so that leaves us with Holden and Beck. What do you guys do?
Panicking.
I'm going to try to take out the flying guys because really they need to be dealt with first.
You don't have a good line of sight on that one,
You should move.
and the
over
other one's
to-
around the corner.
You should move over next to me.
Yeah, I can do that.
Because how? By the way, DM, how tall is this cart?
Not very tall,
Like
3 feet-ish.
so, half of my height.
You've got to be kneeling down in order to get any kind of cover behind it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just stay over here.
It's enough for me because I'm already getting the half cover bonus.
You could, Beck,
Yeah.
you could conceivably, you could step out to get the line and step back.
Well, I'm kind of figuring I can do the same thing here.
Right, you're still going to have to step out a little bit. There's this little crop of rock he's getting partial cover for that. If you want a clear shot at him, you've got to step out.
Okay, I'll step out, but when I'm done, I'm stepping back.
Okay, fair enough. Take a shot. Give it 20-sider. Let me know what you get.
Much better. Where the hell did my thing go? Yeah, I hit. I rolled an 18 and...
Oh yeah, you hit.
Yeah.
Thank you. He keeps throwing rocks at me. It's hurting.
Where the hell's my thing? There it is. The other dice. Sorry, I'm so used to not hitting, I forgot to pull out the dice that does the damage. Ah, nice. All right. $10.
Ooh,
Ooh.
he comes crashing to the ground.
And his giant skull blocks the rest from attacking us.
Yeah, that's not it. All right. Holden, did you have something?
Yes, two things actually. DM, is it reasonable to assume, given my background as a druid, I can at least have some inkling on what most of these creatures, but especially the big creature, is.
You would probably have heard of some of the monstrous folk that roam the wilds.
Fair.
I don't name them because I know there are people here who don't know what they are.
That's fair.
But if you believe your character knows what they are, you can share that information.
Noel.
That does seem to be a fair guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna use poison spray on that Noel. Because that needs to die, like yesterday.
You do not have a clean line of sight.
No? Okay.
He is still around the rock face corner.
Oh,
You can
that's right.
see.
I haven't heard him or seen him yet. Have you said anything, or
You have heard him, you just don't realize that it's him.
Yeah, no, I would have... At that point, because based on the snarling and such, and what I could see, I would have called out Noel. So, I'm going to move around the cart here.
and I know that I know what they are because
Yes.
that's my feet.
Yes.
So I'm within 10 feet now. I could see him. And I'd like to cast Poison Spray.
Fire away. That is a Constitution save.
Correct. Has to beat 13.
He does, in fact.
Shit.
So your spray of icky, nasty goo and does not seem to affect him, other than making him very angry.
Shit! And I'm gonna go run back behind the cart.
Have I already gone? Did my my one?
For this
swing?
round, yes.
Okay.
Those two are at the bottom of the round. That was the end of round 3. We are now going to the top of round 4. And it is you again. Dundon has another attack. Or action. Let me not presume you're going to try to attack the scaly little beastie that's next to you.
I'm going to actually try to bury my axe in the knoll.
Ah, you turn and charge at the leader. Excellent choice. Roll a 20-sider. Let me know what you get.
Where's my 20-sided dice? Oh, it's in here.
That other flying guy doesn't have a weapon, right?
He does not.
Okay.
He does have a bag of rocks, though, so
Yeah.
It's got a bag of
And-
rocks.
they actually seem to be really dangerous with those.
I got a 19.
And you hit. Slide your little dude over there, would you?
Sure.
I'm trying to keep track of where everybody's at. So
Oh, that's a
the-
10-sided, right?
Yep, roll the
Right.
10-sider for damage.
10-sided go. It is 8.
Nice. You really made him angry now.
Oh, thank God.
I was worried he was going to calm down and want to talk things over.
I was worried he was gonna hit me. I see you've chosen violence. I have elected to change this to diplomacy to exert my power over you.
Oh, well, it was a fun game.
Yeah. I hope we don't die.
Yeah, because these two just moved within range that I now can't use my short bow.
So they all move, but the only one that really gets in for an attack this time is the guy to your side. which I believe if it's a flanking maneuver that gives advantage, correct?
Correct.
So using his advantage, he smacks you with a rock. Bah!
Honestly, I'm not sure what's worse, getting hit with a rock or shot with a crossbow. Getting shot with a crossbow is a rhetorical question, but damn.
He only does 2 points of damage, but you do take 2 points of damage from getting smacked with a rock. They're not exactly advanced as far as that goes.
But effective.
That was them. But the big dude that you made angry because you hit him with the axe, he has a spear. And he's going to attempt to skewer you like a kebab.
Does he have a magic helmet?
No, he does not.
Ah.
He, in fact, does attempt to turn you into a kebab and jams that spear into you, and it hurts a lot. How many hit points you got left?
Right now I'm at 12.
Oh, take 5 more, because he just jammed that spear into you pretty good.
Okay.
That was them. Shelby, what you doing?
Well, me and my bow, now that we can't do anything for how close these two are, am gonna be running again to anywhere but there.
Thanks
you're
for being
going
so
to-
specific.
That's my favorite place.
I'll just go right there.
So
DM.
here's my thing. You're going to need to disengage defensively. You can't just turn and run. If you turn and run, the one that jumped onto the box in front of you will smack you with his dirty little dinner knife. So you need to have a defensive posture as you run away, which means
Thank
you
you.
can't do a lot of other actions while you're withdrawing.
Okay.
Or you can take a big old 5-foot step back and try to shoot him at super close range.
We'll try that then. I'll try the one that's on the box.
All right,
That would have disadvantage.
that's okay. Roll 2 20-siders. At the same time, take the low one.
Okay, so the first one was 16. The next one was 19. So 16.
All right. You step back, you're like, ah! And you shoot him. Pow! And it hits him. Damage for your arrows. It used to be D6.
Yeah, 1d6.
Roll it. Tell me what you get.
A 4.
All right. You hit him really hard, and he makes a weird hissy squealy noise and falls off the box down here behind it. But he does not die. Okay. Holding him back. Bottom of the round.
All right, I'm gonna aim for the one that's in yellow.
Excellent choice.
19.
Ooh, definitely a palpable hit. Solid. He was close. He was an easy target. Funk.
Six.
Ooh. He goes all giant skull on you.
You can leave it like that. There's a little bit of pee seeping out.
Don't
You-
pissed himself.
You, you stuck it right through his eye.
Ooh.
Funk.
To be fair, if somebody stuck an arrow through my eye, I'd pee myself too.
That's just the body dying.
Yep.
Well done. And that would be the end of round 4. Here we go to the
Wait,
top.
we're not holding.
Wait, Oh, Holden,
Yeah, please.
you're so quiet.
Please spray that thing again.
Well, I have a little bit more of an immediate concern. There's
Ugh.
this one here that's trying to give me tetanus, and I don't appreciate that. So, oh god, how much health do you have left?
7.
Out of 12.
That's more than me.
Yeah. I'll be fine. Take him out.
Okay, fair enough. I'm gonna cast poison spray on the little fucker that was getting too close for comfort.
And what happens if he makes his saving throw? What does his saving throw need to be?
It needs to be 13.
Oh, boo. -1 does him in again. What's the damage?
That would be 10 points of damage.
he
He is
goes all
melted.
he goes all giant skull.
Goopify.
Another one bites the dust.
Thank God.
All right, sorry. So now that was the bottom of the order. Back around to the top. Dave, it's you. What might you be doing?
Well, did he stab it and remove it, or did he just stab it and leave it there?
It was a stab and remove.
Okay. Then I guess, well, so did my attack before with the 8 hit points not do any visible damage to him?
Oh no, it did a lot of damage. You hurt him. That's
Okay.
kinda why
Because you
you-
said it just made him angry, I was a little concerned.
Oh no,
Yeah.
he's bleeding profusely. You hit him hard. He's
Then
hurt.
I'm going to take another swing at him.
Okay.
Beware of the rocks.
The throwing rock?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 14.
You do not manage to pierce the hide armor that seems to be hanging off of him. It rebounds off of that.
Damn it. Did I at least stagger him?
He's
Yeah.
pretty big. He's pretty tough.
Okay. Yeah, he looks pretty tough.
Dirty little dinner knife. Flying guy, you have angered. Oh, look it. We'll
I'm dipping a rock.
no, we're gonna wait. And now his headphones are back on.
Sorry, I had to get the dogs inside.
It's okay. I was just waiting because flying guy's coming to you and he's gonna throw a rock at your head.
Okay.
He's really, really tired of watching you melt all of his friends.
Good, he can be tired and dead.
And he throws a rock, but it ricochets off of the stupid cart in front of you.
Yeah, half cover.
Shelby, the one that you shot is still cowering behind the box, but the other one came charging at you, and he's got a dirty little dinner knife, too. And he, in fact... Oh, it's a very close thing. If you were not so nimble, he would have stabbed you. But you just barely, you go, eek, and sort of duck out of his way. But he is now closed right up on you. You are not going to be able to shoot him. Who does that... well, gee whiz, that was them. And now it is... Oh yeah, the big guy. The big guy is going to attempt to turn you into a kebab again.
Dwarf kebab.
Oh,
What's
shit.
for dinner?
And... Crap.
Yes.
Well,
Hang on.
Please don't crit it on our dwarf. I don't
No, we did a critical, but it wasn't a critical hit.
have.
No, you don't know how to interpret his sounds yet.
No.
Let's see if the Knoll stabbed himself in the dick or not.
To be fair, he is the first DM I've had to ever use the critical fail table.
Oh yeah, and that's where we're living right now.
Oh wow.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Well, we can say it's from blood loss.
Apparently, when you ricocheted that axe off of his armor, you did throw him off. He is so badly off balance, in fact, that he lost the grip on his weapon and failed his dexterity check and drops the frickin' spear to the ground.
So that's a good thing.
He went to use the spear and it got caught on the damn stone on the side. He went, "Kurt, ow," and dropped it.
Oh, good. Now we only have to deal with the claws of a knoll.
So that you got that going for you. Shelby, what you doing?
We're gonna do another back up to another 5 feet and try to go for the green guy now.
Okay, try it. Roll it.
No, it was
Disadvantage.
2d20, right?
Huh? You were
2d20 and the lowest. Was that what that was?
2d20 and the lowest because you're working at a disadvantage.
All right, I got a 13 and I got a 12. So I have a 12.
Don't forget to add your modifiers and everything. If you have.
Oh, do I add modifiers?
Yep. Whenever you're making an attack roll.
Whatever your attack bonus is.
My attack bonus.
With a bow, it would still be just your dexterity.
Oh. So 12, 18.
You hit. Roll the d6 for damage.
I got a 2.
Thunk.
That's okay. We're okay with that.
Hey, 2 at a time, you eventually take him down.
Yep.
We're doing better than I thought we would.
I'm pretty much just maiming the guys that come after me. I haven't killed it successfully yet. I just
Hey.
Okay.
From your party's point of view, they're just fine with that.
You're keeping them distracted, and that's important.
Yes, it is.
All right, that brings us down to Holden and Beck. Simultaneous action. What are you doing?
I'm gonna try to shoot the flying guy. Duh.
And I, too, am going to try and poison spray the flying guy.
Okay, simultaneous.
Oh! Well, no, I missed.
Con check.
Ugh. So, 10, huh?
Yep.
You threw me off with that spray.
That's 10 points of poison damage.
He goes crashing to the ground, terribly,
Don't.
and rebounds off your cart.
In a pile of goo.
Yup. He is in a big pile of goo. All right. Look at you guys surviving so long. Top of round 6, Dundon, with the advantage, because dude dropped his weapon. If you intend to attack him again, roll 2 20-siders, take the high roll.
Let me dig a second one out here.
He is all sorts of discombobulated. He really fucked himself up that time. God, stupid. I rolled 2 1s in a row.
I have a 12 and a 16.
Take the 16. What's your pluses for combat, melee combat?
Where do I find that?
For a battle axe, you're using their strength bonus.
Strength bonus is a +4.
You hit solidly. You thunk into him. Roll a d10.
7.
Ooh, you hurt him badly. He does not go down, however.
Damn it.
Okay. Shelby?
I
Not
guess
your,
I'm gonna.
not your turn yet.
Oh.
Just be aware. The dirty dinner knife crowd are coming
Oh,
at you.
Jesus.
They don't like you very much. You have made them pincushions. The first one stabs you with his dirty little dinner knife. You take 2 points of damage. The second one almost stabs his friend. Damn it.
They're discombobulated. All of them.
Fury of the small.
Okay, so that didn't really work out for them. They tried. The snarling furry leader really doesn't like what you. Dundon is just looking terrible and awful, and rather than trying to go for the spear, dude just tries to bite you, and he has really big, gnarly, nasty-looking teeth and really bad breath.
Ugh, I have a tic-tac. Take as many as you want.
Snaps right over your head, just missing you. Shelby, you got 2 guys on you. What are you gonna do?
Well, like I keep doing before, I'm gonna back up and we're gonna go after the gray guy.
Okay,
I'm
try
rolling.
it.
I got a 13, and I got an 8 plus my dexterity. 8 plus 6, 14.
Oh, you said you were going for the gray one?
Yeah.
You hit him.
Let me get my damage. 2.
Is it dead yet?
It is, in fact, about to turn into a giant skull.
Huzzah.
Yay! Finally.
Thank God
Okay.
for dead kobolds.
And now holding him back. It's down to you 2.
Quit playing with your damn food. I try to shoot the other one.
And
The green one? Or are you going to step out and try to hit around the corner?
No. The green one over by her.
and
Okay.
I'm gonna
Fire
go
away.
for the poison
Yeah,
spray
I
on
hit
the
it.
big guy.
You hit it,
I hit it.
and your damage.
Eight.
Oh. So Shelby, you're backing up, and all of a sudden this arrow comes whistling out from your right and goes right through the head of the other one. Plunk.
Love it.
Nice shot.
And he drops
Thank you.
and slides to a stop at your feet. All right, hey, here we go, back around to the top.
Wait, hold on.
You're so quiet and sneaky on the end, I keep forgetting you. Go.
Yeah, poison spray on the knoll. I have one thing.
Ugh. 10 points if he fails.
Well, it's a D12. He takes 12 points of poison damage.
Awesome.
See a furry puddle?
Please be dead. Please be dead.
Yes!
Thank God, because that thing scared me.
Damn it.
Don't worry, baby. He would have done better if he hadn't hit that wall so hard he knocked his spear loose.
Jesus. I was like, are you kidding? Clink, critical fumble. Ugh. Just a bag of terrible.
Terrible.
Nonsense. That makes good storytelling.
Yeah.
This encounter had the potential to go really badly, really quick.
Yeah, I
It would be
thought my
rotten.
character was gonna die.
Yeah. It'd be nice if Belgar was actually down here with us to heal things.
Good news is I have healing.
Ooh, that's
I
right,
need
you're a
healing.
druid.
I'm down to 4.
Yes,
I wouldn't mind a few.
Yeah, I have exactly 2 spell slots for 2 healing spells. Everything else is just cantrips and hoping I can hit things with my staff.
Woo-hoo.
That's all I got. I got 2 tricks.
Gonna use them both on this time.
Yes.
All right.
Ugh.
So you have made a mess of things down here, and you were really loud. But it seems to have everything seems to have stopped. Seems to have become quiet once again.
Yeah, I don't trust it.
What all do you do?
I'd like to suggest that we take a look at the carcass of the big guy to see if there's anything that he has that would indicate what in the hell they were doing.
Good plan.
While we're going over there at this point, like while I'm over here, would I be able to see what's up in
Indeed.
this?
Oh Jesus! If there's more of those guys, I'm gonna
Yeah. Before
just
we go running off,
Shut
I was
up.
waiting to see what was
What's
going to
over
happen.
here?
before
Are there
Why do
more?
you think I'm still standing exactly
Yeah,
where
I
I'm
know.
at?
She's the only smart one out of all of us. Remain behind cover.
Yeah, no.
I'll go stand in front of the snarling jaws of death and swing a battle axe at him. Let's see what happens.
I literally was standing here so that if we needed to beat a retreat, I could hold them off while we back up.
Dave, you heal 10 HP and Shelby heal 9.
Thank you. I'm back.
Thank you,
to
sir.
my 9.
And I am out of spell slots, so
Yeah. Let's go rooting around, see what else we find.
maybe.
Oh, can I go back to these boxes? Was there anything in these boxes?
She's all about the boxes.
So, yes, as you go back over there and start rooting around in the boxes,
They're dreary mining supplies because we're in a mine.
pretty much that's exactly it. It's again with like the grease and the ropes and the pulleys and the spikes. There's iron like wedges. There's a bunch of that sort of stuff, but you do find one very interesting little package in there. And as you pull it out and unroll it, it is a pack of sun rods.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
They are 6 little, basically they're like glow sticks.
Do they make dim or bright light?
Dim.
Okay.
Okay. So we don't really need them because we can all see in the dark. But
You know,
I'll still
Good
take
to
them
have.
and put them in my pack.
yeah, but they're also not bright enough to basically be a flashbang if we needed them.
Correct. They are not flashbang material.
Yeah,
They're
don't generate.
they're happy little glow sticks.
Yeah, dim light,
I'll
not
still
bright
put
light.
them in my pack
Okay.
just in
And-
case.
Dave, as you're scrounging around, the furs are just nasty. This thing is just filthy and dirty and nasty. But what you do find is inside this thing's sort of shoulder bag, if you will, it had like a thing that had slung over its shoulder. There's another pouch. There's like a small belt pouch that was inside that bag. Do you intend to open that?
yes.
Okay. When you pop that open, there are 2 gemstones and a ring of keys.
Ooh.
Now the gemstones, you look at them and you see the value in them, but they are not at this point. They're not cut. They look as if they were just brought out, and they're the sort of gemstone things that you would see on their way to be worked,
Okay.
if that makes sense.
Yes.
Like just found in that room, and is that why those three guys were in that room?
No. This looks like this was somebody else's pouch that this thing had just picked up and scooped wholesale.
Gotcha.
What he meant was more the like, if they're not worked, they look like rocks. If you don't know what you're looking at geologically, they just look like rocks.
Yeah.
They don't look like anything that's been polished and.
Yeah, they're not the shiny yet.
Yeah.
Is there any way to tell what types of stones they are? Well, I'm assuming I would be able to tell.
Yes. They both actually look like ruby.
Okay. I'm going to save those for later, and I'm going to hold on to the keys as well, so that way when we run into any more locked areas, we can just open them.
One other thing that you do find as you're rummaging around in there, it sort of takes you a moment. You weren't sure at first, but in amongst the bits and crap and little bones and stuff that were basically filling his pockets, there's a small, almost like a coin. Let's see if we can test out my art here. Nope, that's not really going to do it. Hang on, let's try this again. I'm going to draw it over here where it's hopefully a little more clear. There is a round, it almost looks like a coin, and it has this symbol on it. Can you see that?
Okay.
Almost like a C minus
Well,
or a C period.
that is my crap artistic skill. Let's try one more time. Drawing with a mouse like this is not
Yeah.
easy. More like that. And this is more like a broken piece. If I say it, my wife is going to curse my name.
Like
Does anybody here have knowledge religion or some kind of religious history background kind of thing?
I'm checking that right now.
I have a +2 on religion.
I'll give it a shot.
Roll a 20-sider. Shelby and Holden, see what you get.
I have a +2 on religion as well.
oh,
I have a
damn it,
20
Eric.
now.
God damn it, Eric, she's
I
like-
told you she would curse my name. I told you. You know what it is, babe?
Yes, I know what the C stands for. I know what the broken piece is. Not broken, but it's yeah.
It is broken, in fact. What'd you roll, Shelby?
20.
Ooh, look at you with some knowledge. Holden, what'd you get?
Hold on, that's that plus that.
Do you want me to roll? Because I do have +1 in religion.
22.
I have a
No.
plus.
Dave, what'd you roll?
I haven't yet. I will roll. Whoops! I will roll now. I got a 16, 16, 18.
Okay, so you all, as you chat with each other about this, you all realize you have heard little bits and pieces to varying degrees about this. These zealots are really the only words you can have for this particular group. The Crimson Crescent.
They sound like a very nice bunch.
Yeah, no.
They They have started to crop up in so many places. That's how, even with your varied backgrounds, even with all of the different places that you have come from, you all have some level of knowledge that these bastards keep showing up. And nobody has anything good to say about them.
So they could have potentially been behind the assassination attempt the assassination of the one druid leader group circle thing that I researched at our main town when I was researching and heard about.
It's probably likely.
Could be.
Could be. Could be.
Maybe rabbit. Maybe. Okay. That really, I mean, there's really not much else here.
Unless we go further in.
There is always that possibility. You could, in fact, go further down. You don't know how much further down the rabbit hole goes.
Uh-huh.
Can I sneakily check?
Sure.
Deekly. Just don't fall.
I'm not going after her.
You peek, and there's another large chamber, but there doesn't appear to be anything going on in there.
Huh.
Oh, hey, we made a loop.
Oh, hey, look at that.
I found a shortcut.
Huh.
It's a place we can go back and rest.
This does look like another transfer room, but you can see, and actually you don't know what's going on back in here anymore because you're not there.
Oh, lovely.
Yes, you can see
Just like
you lean
running
around the
up
corner.
the wall.
But you can see at least two other exits out of here.
Wait a minute. How did I get there?
That might have been me. Sorry, I was trying to move something on the map, and
I'm confused as to what the hell.
that was me. Sorry. Everybody else left the room.
Was this red circle over here anything?
That red circle that I just put there is there's an exit out there, and there's an exit out there, and there's an exit out here. Out here.
All right, now that I have my glasses on again. So where is everybody?
Down here.
In the next chamber.
I ran off again.
Right after I said I'm not following, I'm
I'm gonna put
not
a bell on
fucking
you.
going after you. You took off again.
I'm not going after you. The rest of us, however, will.
Hell did I get hooked up with you people?
Money.
Okay.
So, are we exploring some more?
Let's think about this. He's got no spells left.
Oh,
You guys
right.
just got healed again.
Yeah.
We almost got our asses kicked by a bunch of fucking knee-sized lizards. Let's go take a nap. Let's go sit and discuss what we saw. Let's do something not where we're gonna get our asses jumped.
Ooh, do your keys open up that safe?
In this top
Money
room up
box?
here,
The money box?
It
Is
would
what
be.
you're asking?
it'd be worth
Yeah.
a shot.
I mean, we can go take a look.
And maybe
Silly
it
me
means
thinking that we could move on with the adventure, but no, we're going back to the money box.
Well, we're thinking that we're probably going to need to rest a bit here.
yeah, that and
Yeah, conceivably a short rest would help. And to be fair, we're coming up on our time already.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Time flies.
It does when you're being skewered by a drooling, odd hyena-faced thing.
Honestly, though, what it does mean is that if one of those keys works on the door, we have a much closer and more secure base of operations that isn't a house out in the middle of an open area.
Yes,
Ah.
yes, it does.
Yes.
You can't light the inside of a cave on fire when you have a reinforced door.
Yes,
Get you though?
I mean, you could, but also,
I'm just not going to do that to you at this level.
At this stage.
Yep, we're gonna appreciate.
He's reserving his options for later, though.
that. Reasonable.
I guess we're all moving out to the cash room.
Yep. Check the key on the door.
Does
So-
the key open the door this time?
Shockingly, on that ring of keys that you found, there is one for this door.
Which
That-
means
Did that big scaly guy kill all of the specialists? Did the Crimson Crescents kill all the specialists?
Let's keep that as the running theory and hide from them.
Is someone going to get?
I'll go get them.
Thank you.
Good.
So,
Okay.
are we still trying the keys on the cash safe?
Yeah, we'll try the keys on the cash box to see what's in the cash box.
And the cash box does have a key, and it does open.
Who's
There are a big fat stack of coins in there. There's gold, there's silver, there's copper.
Who's Javel?
Javiel, that's Tracy's.
Half-elf.
Okay, cool. I completely forgot Tracy for a hot second. I'm so sorry.
Wow. So that's recorded forever now.
To be fair, I completely mixed them up with Belgar. Brain.
And Belgar will know of the Crescent as well. That's a
Awesome.
religion thing he does. He definitely knows.
yeah.
That's like his whole shtick.
It is.
Mhm.
But yeah, we should not take any money from that chest.
Until we're done and on our way out.
No. We take the chest back for a security bounty and get twice the value of what's in the chest. Or at least half of the value of what's in the chest. And we get a good reputation, so they hire us more.
Yep. That's how this works. If
Yep.
we take off with their money,
You don't...
they're going to have other people hunt us down.
Exactly. You don't steal from a company with good bookkeeping.
Well, you could falsify some records. Just,
Oh, gee.
I'm sorry. No.
Somehow at the end of the ledger, there's Thea's handwriting scrawled across the page. Bonus to me.
Finder's fee.
Yeah.
But we knew where it was the whole time. Finder's fee.
Quarterly bonus.
Oh.
Earned incentive. No.
We can't.
Murder bonus.
To be fair, we did negotiate in danger pay up front.
We did.
yes, there's our danger pay. We
No.
had to go with a null.
No,
We have
no.
already killed
We-
at least 7 ground people and 3 flying people. That is danger pay.
Yeah, well, he's the one that assigns the amount of danger pay, not we don't just go, yeah, we're going to take all this. Thanks.
Yeah, we're not high enough level to pull that kind of big dick energy. No.
You don't want to just change the sign on the mine and say it's ours.
No.
Oh, yeah, that'll go over well.
Yeah, no.
Because claim jumping, that would work out in your favor.
Of course. Of course.
And not only that, if they've got enemies amongst the Crimson Crescent, I'm not looking to buy in on that.
No.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I would like to reiterate what our ranger said. We just got our asses kicked by a bunch of knee-high lizards. I don't want to deal with whatever a very wealthy company can send after us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fine.
Because I happen to like living.
Fine.
And I'm still not convinced that he doesn't have something else that's down here. There's still something more to it. It's not like they tell you everything when they hire you.
Of course not. That's why this is the only one that, was guarded. And most of the other actual deliveries aren't.
Yeah. There's something else going on down below that we need to go check out, but we need to definitely get some rest first.
Yep. We'll have that wiggle room when we get back about, yeah, you sold us some bullshit, you need to pay us more. But, assuming we make it back alive after this, hopefully.
Well, things look a hell of a lot more promising for us doing that if we get some rest.
Agreed.
So,
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. So that'll do it for this one. Most excellent.
Next one tomorrow? No, just